tuning, customization, and modding are going to be massive parts of the Crew Motorfest. Why? Because it's a game where you're going to be admiring your car. I think you're going to be driving a lot in third person. You're going to be stopping off and just, taking it all in. And the car you drive in, I love the way, by the way, they show off the cars in the Crew Motorfest. This is way better than Forza, way better than Gran Turismo. This sort of selection here where the cars just look so inviting. Like you could eat them. Like that Skoda advert where the car was a cake. Do you remember that? But there's so much stuff you can do with the cars in the game when it comes to modifying. Some of it's good, some of it's not good. The not good for me is the actual performance modifying. This all derives from the Crew 1, in my opinion, where all the cars could be like dirt, street, super street, drag, all that kind of stuff. So you have these parts that are not grounded in reality, like motor cores, and it's basically setting up a grind. You end up grinding for the most valuable parts, but they don't have any basis in reality. So if you're someone that likes to tune in a way that might actually help you in real life, Gran Turismo is going to be the game for you. In fact, even in the Gran Turismo movie, the movie that I'm also in, but the main character actually uses his tuning knowledge from Gran Turismo to progress in the movie, which is quite cool. But moving on to customization, this pleasantly surprised me because I'm not the best at making liveries, but I was really encouraged by the system here. It kind of like I sunk my teeth into it, and before I knew it, I was messing around with the colors and the decals, and there's some really cool stuff you can do in the customization in the Crew Motorfest. You're going to be decking out your cars, and it's going to be an extension of your personality. And for me, the Crew Motorfest is a game where you're actually going to be driving cars, I think, longer than any other game. In Forza, you just burn through cars these days. Same in Need for Speed. But if you remember the old Need for Speed games, the old Underground games, or the old Gran Turismo games, you would basically drive cars for a long time. You would slowly earn the money to upgrade. It was a big thing, and you drive that car for a long time. That doesn't really happen anymore. But the Crew Motorfest, I feel like, is the wrong game where we do that, because you do build an attachment to this car. You are cruising around in, and because the Crew Motorfest is going to be way more social than I think any other racing game on the planet, that's going to be even more of a factor. All these liveries here, by the way, you can showcase them, or the creators can showcase them in an actual space in the game where people can walk around, look at the liveries, and vote for them. It's super cool. Now, I do want to mention here the pro settings, because there is a deceptive amount of tuning that you can do in the Crew Motorfest. I really do mean that. So you can adjust the gearbox here. You've even got brake bias and brake power, whatever that is. But you've also got stuff like the camber and the dampers and the suspension and the front and rear downforce. So you're really going to be able to tune the cars. And I hope that the Crew Motorfest retain that sort of heavier driving model. That's what I'm letting them know in these videos. And they do watch these videos, by the way. And I want them to keep that, because I feel like tuners will be at a little bit of an advantage there, trying to make that handling model work for them. But I'm super excited about this. Let me know what you thought about the customization in this video in the comments, and I'll see you next time.